You are your own worst enemy. The progress that you want to make is hindered by you. It's not put back by someone else. There isn't anyone in the way. In reality, it's you who's holding yourself back. You are your own worst enemy. Those thoughts that you have of, hey, maybe I can't do this. Maybe I'm not cut out for it. Maybe I'm not made for whatever it may be. Maybe I can't do it. Those words kill your progress. Any progress that you want, whether big or small. You want, like I always say, like if you want to start that business, you want to start that YouTube channel, or you want to go, say, just move cities or something to start over, right? Whatever it may be, whatever you want to define as your progress or your success is ultimately determined by your mentality, not by anyone else or anything. You determine how far you want to go in your life. If you go to the gym and you say you do a set of, I don't know, bicep curls, right? You do it for 10 reps, but in your mind, you know you can do 12, but you stop at 10. That's you putting that barrier in your mind and preventing you from getting those 12 reps. And that's just a simple analogy, just because it's easy, right? It makes sense. But that can be extrapolated out to whatever it may be. Maybe you want to do $250,000 in business this year, right? But you stop at 200,000. When you know you can make that 250, you stop short. But you put yourself up, put a barrier in your mind because you thought, hey, 200,000 is good enough. In reality, it's not good enough. But that's just the way it is. I mean, that's just the barriers and the self-doubt. The self-doubt is the biggest killer of anyone. And again, I apologize if I'm rotating again. I just did shoulders in the gym and my shoulders are killing me again. But I apologize. So back to the point. You determine what your success is gonna be, right? I've said that before. You define it, whatever it may be. Like money, girlfriend, home, land, whatever it may be, right? You define your success and you set your path up for it. But while you're on that path, a metaphorical path to your goals and dreams, you stop short because you think it's good enough. You think, oh, this is a good spot to stop. Well, in reality, you know you can do more. And that's that self-doubt again that I've been saying, that's in your mind. It's those second thoughts that you have that, hey, maybe I'm not cut out for this. Maybe I'm not good enough for it. Maybe I'm not as mentally strong as I was. And you need to have those conversations with yourself. You need to have those tough talks. Man to man, look yourself in the mirror, as cliche and corny as it sounds. Look yourself in the mirror and be like, hey, maybe I'm not where I want to be. If it's losing weight, hey, if you look yourself in the mirror, don't suck in the gut, don't flex, don't make yourself look better, artificially look better than you are. It's like the equivalent of photoshopping. Don't Photoshop yourself in this mirror, this example, right? If you're sucking in the gut or you're flexing to make yourself look bigger or more vascular or more defined than what you really are, you're photoshopping yourself. It's a lie. You're lying to yourself. So if you're already setting up, you already had that mental image of, hey, I already look like this. Next thing you know, you actually let yourself loose and you see what yourself actually looks like in the mirror. Because you put up the barrier of, hey, I look better than I really do. And in reality, I'm just a slop. And that's okay. People do that because it hurts their egos. They can't let their egos be hurt. They don't think they don't actually look that bad. And I'll admit it, I was in the same boat a little less than a year ago, coming up to a year. I'll say it, my senior year, let myself go a little bit. Got to a weight that I had highest weight I've ever been in my life. And towards the end of my school, I was like, I had enough time to lose this weight. And it's still been taking me months. It's almost been a year. It's probably been about 9 months, 9-ish months, 8.5, 9 months. And I'm still on that path. It's not fun. It sucks. Donkey nuts. But like I said, I know I'm getting off topic, and I apologize for that. Back to the main point. You are your own worst enemy. That's biggest truth out there. It doesn't matter what your goals or aspirations may be. If you set yourself up for failure because you put the barriers in your mind because you don't think you can actually do it, then one, you're mentally weak. You're very, very mentally weak with that, and that's okay. It shows you, hey, maybe I need to get mentally stronger. Maybe I should push myself a little bit harder, and that's okay. That's just life. Life will teach you lessons, good or bad. There's always going to be good and there's always going to be bad. It's never a linear climb up. It's always like this. There's always highs and there's always lows, and it's how you respond to them, and it's okay. I've been in it. I've been in the shoes. I'm in it right now. Like, that's just, it is what it is. You know things are gonna get better, but you have to gut it through, and you have to have the mentality of, I know it's gonna get better. But if you let yourself fall into that rabbit hole and go down a downward spiral of, oh, maybe it's not gonna be okay, maybe I am just destined for bad luck, or everything bad always happens to me, because negativity sells. Negativity gets the bigger spotlight than over the positives. That's just true. Your negative thoughts, your negative self-doubt that you have in your mind will completely outcast any positive thoughts or positive actions or deeds that you've done, or anything that's positive happened in your life. Negativity sells, and it holds more weight than positive, because in a world full of people who are so narcissistic that if you sing your praises in the sense of like, hey, I'm doing pretty good, someone's gonna come around and chop you down at your shins because they want you to bring you down to their level, so to speak, because they're down on their luck, and they want someone else to be down there with them so they don't feel as bad. And that's a mentality, it's an ego thing. But if you can get your self-doubt and you can get your own negative thoughts out of the way, you can really put your mind to whatever you want to do in your life. There's no doubt about that. But you can't be your own worst enemy. If you keep thinking that you can't and you can't, then you can't, because you already set yourself up for failure. Then you act surprised that, oh wow, I actually was able to do it. You shouldn't be surprised. That was your goal and that was your dream of what you wanted to do. You shouldn't be surprised that you accomplished it, right? That should never be a thought. That just means that you set yourself up for failure because you started doubting yourself. And that's okay, because that's just a mentality thing. If you can't, there are things about having high aspirations, and yeah, you may fall short on them, but you can't be surprised that you accomplished it when it was a goal that you wanted to. If you act surprised, that means you already set yourself up for failure because you already started doubting yourself. And don't have those thoughts, man. Those are killer thoughts. So I hope you all have a great day. Hope you all take care. Stop being your own worst enemy. Grow a pair of nuts, sack up, and just get to work. It's all you can do is just get to work. So hope you all have a good one. Take care, y'all. I'll see you on the next.